Ladies and gentlemen, we fucking made it.
It's time to BS.
It's not one of my proudest moments. That's for
and
sure.
you paid the price this Sunday for it. You paid the piper.
Yes. Oh, thank you, Karma.
The Church of Josh Allen.
Yes, the
Josh Allen.
The Church of Josh Allen.
LG sins against you.
Yes, the Church of Josh Allen is not pleased with me right now.
A U Stadium podcast.
Grace!
Still struggling?
Shop!
And part of the Unhinged Sports Network.
And now to start your weekend with us.
It's time to BS.
And we're recording. That's great. That's fantastic. We're going. All right. Hello, friends. Welcome to Time to BS podcast, episode number 93.
Yeah.
This time there are 3 amigos here instead of 2.
What up?
Mike has returned
Hey.
after 2-show hiatus or 2-show absence due to natural disasters and bullshit.
Yeah, pretty much.
John is here with no bathrobe.
Yeah.
Mike, did you see that episode?
I saw
on
that episode. That was wonderful.
It was
Show there,
wonderful.
by the way, John.
What?
Jesus. Oh, man. So, hopefully we have a lot to get to in the span of an hour and 45 minutes to 2 hours. One thing we did want to talk about is that free agency is rapidly approaching, lads.
Woohoo!
Free agency is rapidly approaching as it is the last week of February and we're approaching March. And free agency is in, 2 weeks, 3 weeks away?
I believe it's 2 weeks.
That's exciting indeed.
Oh, I'm pumped.
So,
Yep.
we have some, we wanted to get to our teams. Now, for those who do not follow us, John loves the Giants. Mike, obviously, Bronco fan. Seahawk for me. But might as well start off with Mike and his Broncos. Mike, if you could give an in-depth report or an in-depth discussion of how the Broncos could do their free agency this offseason and potentially the draft, what would you do if you're the Broncos GM, if you were George Payton?
Well, if I'm George Payton, you're definitely restructuring. You know, you're talking with Von Miller, seeing if he can restructure his contract. You got a team option of $22 million this year. You got to figure out. Of course, he's in legal issues with whatever took place. I don't even know, but they've actually kept that a hush hush. But no, you kind of hopefully you can restructure Von Miller. I think that's your piece, and if you can somehow pull in Deshaun Watson, you know, I got my personal takes on that. But if you can pull in Deshaun Watson, maybe you can convince Vaughn to stay, but you still got contract issues you got to work out. You got, you got Justin Simmons, which I'm going to assume that they're going to use a franchise tag on this year, at least to keep him in Denver, to work out that long-term deal. But you got Bryce Callahan. You still got Bradley Chubb. His contract's coming up here shortly. You know, you got to figure out what you're going to do with Jawan James, who practically hasn't even played it down for the Broncos. So I think you definitely got to tag Justin when it comes to the draft. You got to get a corner. You got to start with secondary. I like Sustan out of Alabama. I think you go with him first round. You know, I'm gonna stick to my guns, and if you can't pull, I know you got the Deshaun Watson thing, but honestly, I'm not giving up my farm team to get Deshaun Watson, who's a guy that's going to be more than likely I don't even know what his contract is, but
$40 million a year for the next 3 years.
So you're more than likely you'll be lucky if he stays after his contract's up. So just continue to build around Locke. assuming that's who they want to go with. Trey Lance, if you want to go that direction. The kid from BYU, if you want to, I mean, if they want to go that direction, then go for it. But me personally, I wouldn't. I would attack the corner. If you can't go that route, Parsons, I would definitely try to go after. But you got to go defense first round. And honestly, if you can't get Justin Simmons long term, do a sign and trade deal. But they got to work. Definitely got to work on the defensive side. Jarrell Casey's another one with contract issues. He's due up, I think, 11-8 this year. They can easily let him go. Kareem Jackson's another one. Bryce Callahan, Justin. So, honestly, you got to figure out long-term what you want to look at. Me, personally, I wouldn't bring back Shelby. If you do, be another 1 year, $8 million thing like you did last year. But, honestly, you work the secondary, and you still got to work that right tackle position.
Yep.
Because, let's be honest, Jawan James ain't the answer, so...
He wasn't the answer with the Dolphins.
No,
They took him
he
in the
just
first
wants
round.
money, and that's really what he wants.
Jesus.
So,
John, what about the Giants? Where do you think New York will go, potentially, in free agency?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is re-sign Leonard Williams.
Fix the microphone. Christ. Speak.
Okay, so they need to sign Leonard Williams. They need to re-sign him because that was a big part of their success on the defensive side. Then they need to do something about the secondary, particularly on corner.
Yeah, true.
And I would say if they can get a wide receiver for the right price, do it. But there's so many wide receivers in the draft that they're better off just drafting one.
Yeah, that's a good point. It's a good point.
Yeah.
You need another pass rusher, too.
Yeah, we do, but I feel like this rebuild is still going to be at least 2 more years at where it's at.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, unless the NFC East just continues to disintegrate, then the Giants could be ready sooner, but then it would just be a first-round playoff exit, if anything.
Yeah, good point. Jesus. All right, here
also,
we go.
there's the issue with Gettleman.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I think Gettleman has to have a good draft if he wants to stay.
Yeah. Whew, Jesus, that's a good point. It's a really good point, actually.
Because the truth is that he has made some bad decisions in the last couple of years that have set the team
Bad
back.
decisions. Of course he has.
Yeah. Yeah, because right now the secondary, you could kind of forgive it due to the situation with DeAndre Baker.
Yeah.
But it needs to be addressed now this year. Because other than that, the defense played very well, as you know, based on that Seattle game. And then for Daniel Jones, I say just leave him, give him 1 more year. Let him have someone to throw to. And if you want to have an A+ off season, move Evan Ingram out.
Oh, for the love of God. How is he a Pro Bowler?
I have no clue. So many dropped balls and lack of effort.
He drops more balls than a whore.
You ain't wrong.
Yeah, Dan is on a roll today so far.
Like, I wouldn't say the situation is bleak, but the situation is not looking good right now until there's a new GM.
Right, there's a New Jersey whore, am I right?
I wish David Gettleman would get caught with a New Jersey whore.
Oh my God. Which reminds me of a joke.
That might be the only way the Maras get rid of him.
Speaking of jokes, does Danica Patrick look like a New Jersey stripper?
Yes.
she don't look bad, though.
She doesn't look bad, I'll give you that.
Hey, who said New Jersey strippers look bad?
I mean,
No, she
where in New Jersey are we talking about here? Are we talking Patterson?
I'm more of a Newark guy.
Oh, for the love of God, John. Go to horny jail. Go to horny jail, John. We'll send you to Kansas. Jesus.
I could still find trouble there.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah.
All right. Seattle. Interesting thing going on with the Hawks. They got a ton of free agents. Most notably, Chris Carson, Ethan Posick, KJ Wright, and Shaquille Griffin. Interesting where they will go. Obviously, they shouldn't re-sign Greg Olson because he's retired. Thank God. Offensive line's number one priority.
Oh, by
Yeah.
far.
Offensive and defensive line's number one priority.
It should have been last year.
Thanks, Mike. Jackass.
And a year before that.
And maybe even the year before that.
Yes,
I
we
think
get the
since
point.
17.
Seattle's line sucks. But if you guys have seen some Seahawk tape, Ethan Posick was Mike, you remember him at LSU, right? Ethan Posick is a natural center in this league.
Oh yeah.
They played him
Yeah.
at guard for 3 years in Seattle, ruined his career, and he goes to center and he's a near Pro Bowler.
Yep.
Right out of the gate.
Yep.
Like, oh, it's not like we've been telling you this for so fucking long. Jackasses. Ugh.
Won't find a more stubborn organization in the league.
Thank you, John, for clarifying that.
They're never
Question,
going
are they
to
gonna
drop
still-
off their current course.
That's another thing I wanted to get to. So, Dan is in the mood for a rant, but am I in the mood for the rant? Who knows? So, I like their receivers. I do. Tyler Lockett, clear number one. DK Metcalf, probably the number two. If he's like 1A, 1B with Tyler. You know, David Moore is a good number 4 guy. He had 6 touchdowns last year for 500 yards. Good player. Good possession receiver. They don't have a true slot guy, so I'm hoping it's Ursua. Either that or it's Freddie Swain. Penny Hart's a good option too. But they need a true slot receiver. I would potentially go after one Julian Edelman if he's available. Not a bad.
I don't know,
option.
I think he's kind of done.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna get with it. I mean, what's his age? Because
33.
Anyway, just watching him play, he doesn't play the same as he did even a couple years ago.
he'll end up in Tampa Bay.
Yeah, and then I'll be eating my
If he
words
goes
when
to
he
Tampa
resurrects his
Bay,
career.
if he goes to Tampa Bay, just trade for Scotty Miller, please. Just give me Scotty Miller and I'll be fine. Because he's a natural in the slot. Or I would go for, if Tennessee decides to keep Corey Davis, they cut Adam Humphries and give me Humphries.
Ooh.
That's a natural slot receiver.
Mm-hmm.
Now, their offensive line, I think Dwayne Brown is still going to be the left tackle. Jamarco Jones, probably going to be the left guard since Mike Upati retired this morning. Posick, they got to have to re-sign him. Damian Lewis has shown to be a very good guard as a rookie. He's awesome. Brandon Shell, good right tackle. Disley and Parkinson are the number 1 and 2 tight ends. Carson's interesting. I think they let him go. I think they let him go.
I could see that.
I think they have to. They
have to.
They're in cap hell.
Of course they're in cap hell.
There's a lot of teams in
Why?
cap.
You know
Yeah,
why?
they can't
Fucking
afford to
Jamal
keep-
Adams.
Dude, they can't afford to keep Carson. They have no choice but to let him go.
Have no choice but to let him go, yeah, because they like DJ Dallas. They like Homer a lot. They like Travis Homer. And I think they like Rashad Penny. They like his speed. Plus, on defense, I'm very excited about Darryl Taylor. Very excited about this kid. Natural pass rusher. Natural linebacker. I think he takes KJ's spot. I think KJ leaves. How much cap space are going to be left with? Who knows?
There's a lot of teams in cap hell, though.
Oh my God! Did you see the Saints?
Yes.
Yeah, the Saints are done.
Yeah, they better be done.
The Chiefs are practically good to go, but God, that's a lot that they don't have much to spend either, though.
All because of COVID. Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And we might bring more parity to the NFL.
Hey, there you go.
Because some of these teams are about to be dismantled. Saints.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the Saints! I can't wait. If they let go of Cam Jordan, just pounce onto him for me, please.
They're gonna have to have a fire sale to be under the cap.
Oh my God, they have to. They're gonna be like the Vegas Golden Knights, where they have to trade so many players just get under the cap.
Yep.
Yep.
That was funny. That was funny.
What do you think COVID has changed the course of sport?
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Fucking crazy bullshit. Oh, boy. All right. Let's transition to the next segment real quick. What's up, guys? It's Dan from Time to BS Podcast. Are you looking to get your team's favorite gear at the best prices out there? Look no further than Fanatics.com. There's always some great deals at Fanatics. Every league, every team at the best prices. Get your fan on at Fanatics.com.
It's time to BS.
Oh! Time to BS Podcast.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, man.
That's good.
A U Stadium podcast.
Fucking stupid Mike with his stupid fucking reactions. I have switched jerseys from Brett Favre Minnesota Vikings to the Church of Josh Allen.
Welcome to the show, Josh Allen.
Welcome to the show, Josh Allen. Thanks, guys. Fucking tool. I miss this. I miss the group shows of just the three of us talking bullshit.
I do too.
I miss that. Zoom was fun, but like once we figured out Skype, it's cool. It's actually pretty cool. Not gonna lie.
Skype must have got their act together last week or 2 weeks ago.
Love of God, that was a
pathetic
shit show. So bad. Shame on you, Skype. Shame on you. Shame. Do you guys remember the so we have the Church of Josh Allen? I think we discussed the origin stories, but the Church of Pedersen, the Church of Elias Pedersen. That's a great Twitter follow, by the way.
Yeah.
Henrik Lundqvist is back on the ice in Capitals gear. Date 47 after having open heart surgery.
Also, after having an open heart surgery, you might as well just retire.
You might as well just retire, but nope, not King Henrik. Nope.
No, he's gonna be stubborn and try to play until the very end.
He's gonna be dead, and he's gonna be like, nope, I'm still playing.
Yeah, because I don't think anyone loved being in the NHL more than he did.
Well, because what was he, a 7th round pick as a goaltender?
Think so.
Yeah, in 2000. He was probably one of the happiest NHL players I ever saw.
Won't blame you. He's always been probably my favorite Ranger. Says a lot. But
yeah, he's probably been mine, but when I've watched teams that have had the likes of Tanner Glass on it.
Oh, for the love of God.
Or now Jack Johnson.
Carl Gunnarsson out for the season with the torn ACL. Sucks to be him. We have spring training.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Oh, baseball.
Oh, even though I am
sweet
disappointed
Jesus.
that Clark Schmidt's already been shut down for a while.
Really?
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. I had him in my predictions as the fifth spot of the rotation too. Yeah, he's shut down for a while.
What about Davey Garcia? What about him?
He's fighting for the spot. You still got
I think he gets it. I think he gets in.
Herman's fighting for it. I still think he's under that domestic
Yeah,
beast.
they're pitching. The Yankees pitching depth. Oh my god.
This is actually decent for
It's
once.
good. It's really
Yeah.
good. Well, also Tanaka hurts though, because you lose that leadership.
Yeah.
You lose that leadership.
I'm glad we got Gordy back.
Oh yeah, for the 15th year in a row. Man, I'm good for the Mets too. The Mets are doing things. The Mets are doing things.
Just don't talk about Trevor Bauer to him.
God. See, I thought the Knicks would. The Mets would get up two poorly run franchises for so long. All I'm missing is the Jets.
The cream of the crop.
Yep.
Cream of the crop, indeed.
Mets. If you're a Mets, Knicks, Jets fan, you've had the most suffering of like any human being possible.
I mean, we could add Islander fan to there too. Then you might as well just commit suicide.
Yeah, and like in the 2000s.
Jesus, that was dark.
those
My
teams.
bad. My bad. That was dark.
All of those teams.
My bad.
Think you had Isaiah Thomas and Mike Milbury mucking things up for the Knicks and Islanders at the same time.
Oh, for the love of God.
While the Wilpons did Wilpon things with the Mets.
For 40 fucking years.
Yep.
Near 40 years the Wilpons were fucking up the Mets.
Yeah, doing Wilpon things.
They do Wilpon-y things, of course.
There's no other way to explain the decision making.
How about this? Can we make an argument that Kyle's tattoo sleeve is just cursed?
If the Knicks don't do anything this year, then
that's a fair argument.
Yeah.
I made that joke before.
Well, the Sabres ain't going to do anything anytime soon.
No, the Sabres aren't doing shit anytime soon.
No.
No, the Sabres are not doing shit. I mean, the Mets are starting to do well. The Knicks are
They're still years away, though.
Oh, the Knicks are not championship team. If they somehow win the championship this year,
that would be the biggest like Cinderella run ever in sports.
Watch the Knicks somehow beat the Lakers in the NBA Finals. It would be such a ratings hype when you think about it, because it's New York and LA.
Yeah, then the fact it would have to be one of the craziest playoff runs of all time.
Probably the biggest upset in NBA history.
NBA, maybe in like professional sports.
By a country mile, yes.
Well, of course.
By a country mile.
The only team in New York that has a legit chance for a championship is Brooklyn.
Yeah, I don't think the Nets are a championship team.
Boy, we were in the conference finals last year.
Why did he? He's about to go off.
I am disappointed in you. Someone who should know better.
I'm sure James Harden can give you a big fat
43-8.
His overweight self.
No, the Brooklyn Nets will not win a championship with the defense they're playing.
If they somehow win a championship this year,
not with the defense they're playing.
The complexity of the NBA will forever be switched. It'll go back to being the big three, the Miami Heat, and the big three with Bosh, Wayne, and LeBron.
Yeah, but that team, they were still playing defense. This Nets team, have you seen DeAndre Jordan out there? It hasn't been pretty.
Oh, shit.
It's
well, we'll
been
see
bad.
We'll see how much the NBA loves KD.
They're going to have to give him every
call
call there is.
Shit.
They're going to have to give KD every single fucking call there is if they want the Nets to win a championship.
Oh, for the love of God.
That defense stands no chance against the best teams in the West.
Jesus Christmas. Do you guys, if we were to compare the Brooklyn Nets to like a really popular movie that's been seen over and over again, what would you think it would be? I got one immediately.
I got one, but it fits the rhythm of Oklahoma City.
Suicide Squad.
What do you mean overhyped and not that good?
Overhyped and not great. But everyone loves it at the same time.
I got one.
All right, what do we got? Brokeback
Yo.
Mountain?
Yeah. That's a long
I
one.
was going
I'm
for
sorry.
that.
That's for all the UT fans out there. That in Austin. So I was thinking
For the love
snakes.
of God, Mike.
I was thinking snakes on a plane because it fits KD perfectly.
And Kyrie.
And Kyrie, exactly.
I had
And
a joke.
Harden.
I had a
technically
joke with
James
Ryan.
Harden. We all know he lied about leaving Oklahoma City.
I had a joke with Ryan. I had a joke with
And what he
Ryan.
did in Houston.
I had a joke with Ryan. We had to steal something from Dan LeBetard. There was a looks like game. Give me a second. I gotta find some of it. What's that Twitter account? What he looks like?
I think so.
Yeah, what he looks like. It's such a great Twitter follow. Andy Reid looks like the guy who waggles his fingers in front of a tray of donuts and says, "Don't mind if I do." Oh, it's even better. Ben Roethlisberger looks like the way a 4-year-old draws a person.
Oh God.
No, God.
Ugh.
I remember when I was a kid, I thought Peyton Manning looked like a horse. Like when I was a little kid.
Jesus.
I thought Peyton Manning looked like a horse.
Adam Silver, the commissioner of the NBA, looks like Dracula's vampire accountant named Calcula.
I could see that. That'd be legit.
Oh, God. Mark Davis looks like a talking big toe in a commercial for toenail fungus.
See, I always just thought Mark Davis just looked like a fungus.
If you know who Mark Davis looks like, this is great.
He's the most beautiful man alive.
Phenomenal.
He's the sexiest man alive.
Jesus.
All jokes aside, who would you guys have right now as the top 2 favorites to make in the NBA Finals?
Oh, somehow the Lakers are going to make it because NBA's rigged.
I'm telling you, it's going to be Brooklyn and the Lakers.
If it's
It's
Brooklyn or the
lonely.
Lakers, you might as well quit right now.
Yeah, the Lakers are gonna wipe the floor of the Nets if that's
Yeah, they're going to wipe the floor.
because
the way,
LeBron
Knicks are
and AD
leading.
inside going against DeAndre Jordan is gonna be a shit show.
Okay, so currently as it stands, the
Unless
the
DeAndre
Sixers-
Jordan kicks LeBron in the balls.
The Sixers right now are the 1 seed in the East, followed by Brooklyn, who's 1 loss behind said Sixers. Milwaukee at 3.
The Sixers
Indiana-
could beat the Nets in the playoffs.
Oh yeah, Golden's. I'm lost track here. Milwaukee at 3, Indiana at 4, Toronto at 5, Boston 6, the Knicks 7, and Chicago at Chicago. Where'd you come from? Is at 8.
Billy Donovan.
Where'd the Bulls come from?
Billy Donovan, homie.
Yeah, they're
Yes.
not getting coached by.
Oh yeah,
that
you ran him
idiot.
out of town.
Yeah, we did.
Yep.
Good job.
Should have
How's it
ran him out of town after 18.
How's it feel?
Should have ran him out of town when we first got here off his plane for his interview.
How's it feel?
I'm perfectly fine with it. I thought he was a horrible
Me
hire,
too. Me too. I thought he was a bad head coach. His rotations are terrible.
but he fits Sam Presti's model of a guy. So
Yeah.
no, he done well. I mean, better than I thought he did.
Utah in the West at number 1. The Clippers at 2. Lakers 3. Phoenix at 4. Good for the Suns.
Chris Paul effect.
Chris Paul effect. Portland at 5. San Antonio 6. Denver 7. And Golden State is at 8. Watch. If the Lakers get the 1 seed and the Warriors are at 8, I will bet money on Golden State.
That West is just low.
I would bet literal
Yeah,
money on the
stacked.
Warriors.
Yeah, Steph Curry might go on a mission.
Watch. Steph Curry is going to score 50 a game and sweep the Lakers.
And then joins the Lakers next year.
I don't think Steph Curry ever leaves
Mike,
the
that's
Warriors.
a fine.
Yeah.
You fine.
Steph Curry never leaves the Warriors, and
Nah.
I don't think the Lakers will ever have that cap space.
No, that's another
But
thing.
somehow the NBA is going to do it. The NBA is going to find a way to fuck us all.
But can you imagine the
pull-
first round, the Lakers and the Warriors, Steph Curry and LeBron?
That would be the best first
That's
round
must see
of
right
all
there.
time.
Oh,
That would be like
Great.
an ideal first round.
be fantastic.
Considering the fact that the NBA, the first round matchups are usually incredibly lopsided, that will be a nice change.
How's New Orleans doing, by the way? How's the Zion bandwagon doing?
They've been quiet, so they must not be doing too much.
Yeah, they're on the LaMelo Ball bandwagon.
He's a
Yeah,
joke.
they.
Is there any more? Are there any more bandwagon fans than there are on the NBA?
Well,
Come on, you know
NFL
I'm
to an
right.
extent.
You know I'm right.
All of
NFL, the
all of
Mahomes
New England's
bandwagon is just as bad as the LeBron bandwagon at this point. Because there are people I know who compare Patrick Mahomes to LeBron James.
How stupid can they be?
for
You know, they
what,
have
most
one brain
losses
cell,
in
and both
the
of them are
finals?
devoted to bandwagon.
One's a four-time MVP and a four-time champion. It's been to the NBA Finals, what, 10 times?
And
One guy, the other one is a human embodiment of a retreating quarterback who retreats like crazy, can't have an arm, great quarterback nonetheless, 45 million a year over 10 years?
You can't compare the two.
No.
and Patrick Mahomes may have less losses in the finals than LeBron does.
Jesus.
LeBron had no chance once the Warriors got KD.
They had no chance when the Warriors were there in general.
Yeah, like let's be real. Once they had KD, the NBA was pretty much over until for a bit.
Yep.
Ugh. Do you remember that day? Do you remember when KD signed with Golden State?
Yeah, because I remember being really pissed about it.
Of course. Oh, yeah, that's right. Sorry. Sorry.
We were up 3-1 in the 2016 conference finals.
How did you lose that?
Money.
Oh, yeah.
KD showed no heart in Game 7.
Of course he did.
The NBA gave KD and everybody else extra money. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah, the NBA.
Salty
the
Thunder
NBA didn't
fan.
want their Golden Boys losing in the conference finals.
Please, the Golden Boys are the Cavs. Well, not
No,
now.
they were the Warriors at that point in time. Like after that 2015 finals, you saw the shift in which the NBA was starting to hand Golden State games.
Yeah, true point. That's a fair observation.
I mean, in 2016, I would have honestly taken both the Spurs and the Thunder over those Warriors.
Yeah. It's a fair observation. What's some NFL news that are going around? Oh yeah, Cam Newton. I almost forgot. Cam Newton. Also, does Tom Coughlin look like he's only at the party because his wife dragged him along?
Tom Coughlin's face is still recovering from the ice bowl. You know, it could be all these years later, and I don't think his face ever looked the same after that game.
Oh, for the love of Christ.
Like, you could see like the icicles hanging off of him.
What else do we got here? Stephen A. Smith looks like the guy who hums "Lean on Me" while taking the elevator. That's a reference for those who don't get that joke. Danny Ainge looks like 6 a.m. tea time. I would love that joke. Jeff Fisher, the former Titans and Rams head coach, looks like happy hour at Applebee's.
Lord.
Yeah,
It's a great Twitter follow, by the way.
Speaking of Danny Ainge, I have a hot tidbit. And I was saying this to my good friend who's a Celtics fan. The Celtics need to move on from Danny Ainge and Brad Stevens.
Oh, for the love of God. Toronto Raptors head coach Nick Nurse looks like a mob boss accountant. John loved that joke.
I could see that.
Did you guys see the Tiger Woods crash?
Oh, yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Ugh.
What in the world happened? Did he lose conscious or something?
I think he lost conscience.
God.
It's not the worst thing that happened with him in a car.
I would say something, but it's really below the belt and it's probably not good timing, so.
Jesus. What's that joke about Will Kane? Oh, do you remember Will Kane?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
God, former ESPN personality Will Kane.
Oh God, not Will Kane.
Where is that joke? What is that joke? Where is it? I gotta find it. Will Kane looks like a preacher on the television asking you at home to put your hand on the screen to receive prayer.
Oh, God.
Not as good, but great nonetheless. Oh, boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Will Kane.
Sam Darnold looks like the guy you have to beat in a race down Death Mountain to save your favorite ski lodge from becoming condos. Greg Anthony looks like a balloon with a face drawn on it. I'm shocked you haven't heard of these yet.
No.
Oh, I haven't heard
Oh,
any
these
of
are
these
fucking
before.
great. Let's see here. Randy Johnson looks like the lone mechanic at a last chance outpost garage in the middle of the desert.
He was arguably the number one player on their board, and they didn't think he would fall to them at 5.
Oh, I got one for you. Jared Goff looks like the concerned boyfriend who accidentally clogs his girlfriend's toilet and doesn't bother talking about it.
Going before the Broncos are picking at number 9.
Mike, we're still recording. That's copyright. You fuck?
No, it ain't.
Yeah, it kind of is.
No, because you don't know who it is.
Who is it?
I can't tell you now.
Shit! Stan Van Gundy looks like a cartoon character on a pizza box.
He's annoying.
I like Stan, though. He's a great nose, though.
Stan and
I think
Jeff are both annoying.
I think you're thinking of Jeff Van Gundy.
No, I'm thinking both.
Yeah. I think Jeff
Lamar-
is the more annoying of the Van Gundys, but I can't think of Stan Van Gundy the same ever since that Dwight Howard incident.
Oh, my God.
It was like so pathetic to watch.
Michael liked this one. Wade Phillips looks like he'd be the guy you find in a bottle of barbecue sauce.
I can see that.
I could too.
Former Cavs head coach and current Clippers head coach Tyronn Lue looks like a confused goldfish. If you know who Tyronn Lue looks like, that joke is pretty funny.
You mean the Cavaliers' assistant coach to LeBron?
Knicks head coach Tom Thibodeau looks like he sweats while taking a shower.
He looks like he sweats doing anything, man.
Probably. Greg Popovich looks like Santa Claus going through a midlife crisis.
God.
Oh, man. Mike Budenholzer, the current Bucks head coach, looks like a butcher in a human slaughterhouse in an Eastern European country.
Oh, God.
Mike Leach, the current Mississippi State head coach, looks like the lunch lady.
What?
Look up Mike Leach.
I know who Mike Leach is.
Yeah, I do
I'm just having
too.
a hard time putting
I
that.
don't. Yeah, I can't put that together.
Can't put that together? Damn it, I thought that was a very funny one. Doug Peterson looks like Myrtle Beach. No, not as good. Damn it. Steve Kerr looks like he brushes his teeth in the work bathroom.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Jerry Richardson, the former Panthers owner, looks like a grown-up Cabbage Patch Kid. That's funny. What else we got here? Oh man, what is it? Where is it? I gotta find it. Tim Legler, ESPN personality Tim Legler looks like the FBI agent who comes in and takes over the hero cop's crime scene, dismissively saying, "Thanks for your help, but we'll handle it from here." Long. Too long. MLB umpire Joe West looks like a baked potato. Chris Ash. You might know who he is, Mike. Chris Ash looks like a bully from an 80s teen movie. That's great. Oh, Christian Yelich looks like the unpopular high school kid who loses control of his house party when it's crashed by Rob Gronkowski and Brian Cushing.
God dang.
That's funny. That's funny. Skip Bayless looks like a retired figure skating champion. Oh man. Jackie McMullen of ESPN looks like your mom's friend Carol. That's a good one. I love that one. Oh, you'll love this one. For those of you poker fans out there, or card fans, does Jeff Van Gundy look like the Queen of Hearts?
Yeah. Yeah, he does.
Now, these are all from a Twitter account called What He Looks Like. You can follow them on Twitter at What He Looks Like. And they're all from Dan LeBetard Show. It's one of the funniest shows I've ever listened to in my life. Oh, it's so funny. Pau Gasol looks like an ostrich who is constantly surprised by its own shadow. Oh, this is great. Larry Bird looks like an old Ukrainian lady after she takes her headscarf off.
You know, that might be one of the most ugliest human beings alive.
Larry Bird, great player, but like, goddamn.
He was the one ugly dude.
Yeah.
North Carolina head coach Roy Williams looks like a dog show judge who awards Best in Show to the Scottish Terrier being handled by Brad Stevens.
Fire Brad Stevens.
Oh, for the love of God.
Roy Williams needs to retire.
Former North Carolina forward Tyler Hansborough looks like he's constantly haunted by ghosts no one else sees. Mike might get that joke.
Yeah, I do.
Bruce Arians looks like the chef at a wedding reception who's in charge of cutting the prime rib. Andrew Luck looks like a human to werewolf transformation that encountered a loading error at 45%. Oh, that's great. Billy Donovan looks like the grocery store manager who has the location of every item in his store memorized and during meetings reminds his staff of teenagers that the difference between ordinary and extraordinary is that little extra effort. Too long. John will like this one. Former Giants head coach Ben McAdoo looks like a man who has been lost in Lowe's for 2 hours. Oh, I think we're gonna end the segment on that, guys. Let's see. Well, I think Kim is probably gonna join us. I have no idea.
Hopefully.
No, she's not. Never mind.
Mm.
Oh, yeah. Let's end the segment on that.
What's up, guys? I got some questions for you all. What do you guys think of play-by-play? How about play-by-play from your favorite teams? Don't you wish you could do it yourself sometimes? Ask those questions and no more with the new Colorcast app. The Unhinged Sports Network have recently partnered up with Colorcast to bring you some great play-by-play coverage from the likes of yours truly from Time to BS podcast, as well as fellow unhinged shows like The Far End of the Bench and the Air Raid Attack podcast. Download the Colorcast app today on iOS and listen to some of the best fan play-by-play in the business. That's Colorcast. Download it today.
It's time to BS.
Grace!
Still struggling?
Shop!
A U Stadium podcast.
Joining us for this segment, Mike is here, and so is the
What's
human
up?
mop face, Ryan. You need some oil in that thing, man. You need to put some coconut oil or something in there, man. I'm telling you. Like, as a fellow beard grower, Mike, you can probably attest to this. Beard oil is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
If you can get your hands on some beard oil, it is fantastic.
Well, my birthday's coming up. I'll ask someone for it, I guess.
Ask for Viking Revolution beard oil. They are not sponsored by us, but who gives a shit?
Okay, Viking Revolution beard oil. Okay.
Yeah. And the beard brush, there's a whole beard kit you can get. It comes with beard
man.
balm, a wooden comb. Specifically, go wooden comb. Don't do plastic comb.
Oh
Because-
yeah, I use a plastic comb for my hair.
Use
So.
plastic comb for your hair, wooden comb for your beard, so it doesn't static up. And use the brush. It's basically like a shoe brush, and use the brush like to get all the curls and shit out of there. It's really nice.
Okay. Oh, I
God
will.
damn it, Ryan! Your camera's off.
Oh, well, I'll be right back. 1 second. Let me text someone to ask them. Or was it the Viking Revolution?
Viking Revolution, yes. I love how we're doing this during the podcast. I wonder how it's going to come out during YouTube.
Buy me the Viking Revolution beard
Free
package.
advertising though.
I'll send you it through Amazon. How about that?
Okay.
All right, it's not hard. I'll do it after we're done recording. And then we're gonna need you for another.
I'm back.
Hey, Ryan's face is back.
Yeah.
But did you guys see the Russell Wilson trade rumors? And Mike, thank you for tagging me and Ross Tucker, one of my favorite analysts.
Absolutely, man. I got you, man. I got you.
That's wild.
How would you piss Dan off 1-on-1?
Well, I knew that literally just. I was scrolling through Twitter. It literally just popped up on the top of the list column, I guess.
Ross
And,
Tucker. He was a Pro Bowler, right, Ryan?
Oh, I have no idea.
I think Ross Tucker was a Pro Bowl, like a Pro Bowl guard. I can't remember, but he's a good analyst.
Pro Football Reference. Be my savior, pal.
He's a really good analyst, though.
I was like, hey, I'm gonna tweet this to Dan. Here you go, Dan.
Thank you.
Let's see, Ross Tucker, 5-year NFL veteran, I think.
Yeah.
It wasn't quite a Pro Bowler. He had a good year with the 04 Bills as the starting guard. Yeah, he played 42 NFL games. He went to Princeton. Pretty smart guy. Hey, his birthday is next Tuesday.
Hey, good for him.
Yeah.
But like Ross Tucker said, I'd fire Pete Carroll way before I trade Russell Wilson. And I completely agree with him because, ladies and gentlemen, Pete Carroll is the president of football operations. Thank you, Ryan, for the only one who joined in that.
Isn't he like 1,000,000 years old too?
He seems like it.
He's 69. Nice.
I wonder if like chewing gum like he does, if that takes years off his life, if that's like a health tip. It's like the TB12 diet, but Pete Carroll's diet is just chewing gum 24/7.
Which reminds us, we did a looks like game, right? We did a segment of the looks like game. And Jimmy Butler does look like the asparagus from VeggieTales. Gardner Minshew looks like the 14 seed. Gardner Minshew looks like the 14 seed in the NCAA tournament that's about to upset Georgetown in the first round. See, Mike, Ryan loves this.
Oh, man.
He loves this game.
Oh, my goodness.
Billy Donovan, the former coach of the Thunder, looks like a vampire who woke up in the wrong century. That's fucking great.
Oh, man.
But speaking of, we'll get to Russell Wilson in a bit, but I wanted to talk to you guys about something. So, I was watching one of Dan LeBetard's old shows, and he mentioned one of his producers asked which ESPN analyst looks like they would enjoy a good steak. And then it hit me. Mike, which athlete, we're talking football, hockey, baseball, and football, which athlete do you think would start an OnlyFans account? And I feel like we're in Ryan's wheelhouse.
Oh.
What?
Right out of the gate, Rob Gronkowski.
I mean, duh.
That's an instant.
Rob would do it first
That's
one.
an instant number one seed.
Rob would be my top choice.
I mean, Juju?
No, Juju.
What about Antonio Brown?
Ooh, Antonio Brown's a good one.
Dark.
Okay, I just think about the guys that have done like the ESPN magazine body issue, right?
Chris Paul.
Chris Paul.
Isaiah Thomas.
Chris Paul's like a 3. Chris Paul's like Kentucky.
Shoot, who else?
Now here's a good question: are we talking Tom Brady in his first 6 Super Bowls or in his last 4?
Oh, definitely his last 4. With like the,
Oh,
the
his last-
hair, like the hair implants.
He looks like the kind of guy that would own a yacht in like Nantucket Bay, with like
Yes.
a whole fridge full of sangria.
Well, of course.
He looks.
What about
better than,
Josh Allen?
Yeah, Josh Allen. It's the number 1 seed. That's Duke right out of the gate.
Let's see. I mean,
Kyle.
I know Jimmy Garoppolo and Kirk Cousins are popular with the ladies.
No, Jimmy Garoppolo more often because he's literally porn star Jimmy.
Well, yes, but you get the idea. So I think Jimmy Garoppolo needs to be number 1 seed.
Yeah, Garoppolo's like the number 1 overall seed.
Yeah, so
He's
Garoppolo, Gronk.
He's like Duke. Or is he Kansas, actually?
He is Gonzaga right now.
Right now, yeah, it was Baylor or Gonzaga.
Yeah, he's
Baylor
more
almost lost
Gonzaga
to
right
Iowa
now.
State the other night.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, Jesus.
2-15 Iowa State.
Yep.
Do you think we could come up with a whole tournament of just athletes that would start an OnlyFans account, and we have each 4 conferences be the 4 major sports?
That would be
amazing.
interesting. Well, yes, but
It's doable. It'd be a lot of time, though.
All right, I got one for you. Do you think Muhammad Wilkerson looks like the guy who looks like Ryan? You probably know this better than I do. You know that stupid meme, the quarantine meme of the guy, of the black guy who's just sitting on the bed with his schlong sticking out.
Oh yeah.
Yes, Muhammad Wilkerson probably would be kind of that guy. And we're talking specifically Muhammad Wilkerson with the Jets. Muhammad Wilkerson would be.
Okay. Okay, Dan.
He does.
Sure thing, pal. I don't know why you thought this was in my wheelhouse.
I don't know.
Wow.
Because you seem like the kind of guy that would be interested in finding which athletes. Okay, this is easier. Danica Patrick. No?
I mean, again, just go back to any of the ESPN the magazine folks that did like the body issue.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is easy then. Hold on. Give me a second. Kate Upton. Yeah.
She's not an athlete.
But she's married to Justin Verlander, so suck it.
I mean, that's true.
ESPN, body issue.
Yeah, but
she was correct about the 2018 Cy Young, though.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, there you go.
JV was robbed.
Vince Wilfork.
Oh, God. God. No.
That was the first that popped up.
Nope.
Okay, I am by no means condoning, and I would not buy any of these. Let me make that
Yeah,
very
exactly.
clear.
Yeah,
No.
I'm with Ryan on this.
Oh yeah, I'm with you guys on this. Absolutely.
You should have gotten like
Watch-
Rachel or Ellie on for this segment.
Oh, where is Ellie when you need her the most?
Uh,
Actually,
She'd pro-
Rachel will be funnier. Rachel will be funnier.
she'd probably subscribe to Troy Polamalu's hair.
Oh, for the love of God. Who wouldn't? Troy
That's
Polamalu has
good
great hair.
point.
He has
Good
great
point.
hair. I'd wish I'd have hair like that. Okay, there we go. WNBA. That's easier. Liz Cambridge.
Oh, isn't she Washington?
I believe so.
Like Monarchs?
I don't know much about WNBA.
I don't know that much either. All right, let's go wrestlers. There we go. Mike's wheelhouse a little bit better. Lita, WWE Hall of Famer Lita.
Trish.
Yes, Trish, easy.
Stacy
Trish.
Keibler.
Trish. Michelle McCool.
What about Keibler?
Yeah, good one. Stephanie McMahon, specifically in 2002.
Yeah, I was gonna say not
Yes. Okay, fine. Which athletes do you think would enjoy a good steak dinner?
I mean, you got to think of like a 6'7", 350-pound offensive lineman. Right?
No, like we're talking like which athletes specifically in. Okay, yeah, the four major sports: football, basketball, hockey, and baseball. Which one do you think they have like a good steak face? Like, oh, I just enjoy a nice juicy steak. Tom
Steak
Brady looks
face?
like a fish guy.
That's fair.
Tom
Sally
Brady looks
guy.
like a fish guy. He likes fish. John blame him. Fish is
Pete
great.
Carroll looks like a vegetarian.
No,
Yeah, he
Pete
does.
Carroll looks like the kind of guy who likes chicken. Hence the
Ooh,
sea chickens.
I think Vic Fangio would like a steak.
Vic Fangio looks like a steak guy, yes.
Todd Bowles looks like a guy that like orders his steak well done.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry.
That was kind of perfect timing, though.
Yeah, was it that bad of a take, Dan?
Yeah,
Come on.
good
Yeah,
point.
that was good.
Good point. The only thing would be funny if I play Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Uh,
How about former Ravens head coach Brian Billick? What about him?
he probably puts ketchup on his steak.
There's nothing wrong with ketchup on steak.
Well, I'm not saying
Pineapple
that.
on pizza. Pineapple on pizza is a fucking disgrace.
Facts.
What about Cliff Kingsbury?
Cliff Kingsbury looks
Ooh.
like a sausage guy.
He
looks
looks
like
like he eats
smoked sausage.
caviar. Like maybe the smoked sausage and like caviar.
Yeah, probably.
He
He's
looks like a sushi guy.
No. Cliff Kingsbury looks like the kind of guy who.
Sean McVay.
No, Cliff Kingsbury looks like the kind of guy who, when you're sitting at the dinner table and everyone orders fried calamari, he takes all the plates of fried calamari away from everyone. He looks like that guy.
But he
McVay
came from
is-
Lubbock, Texas, though. He has to at least give one steak.
McVay seems like a veggie tempura sushi guy.
Oh, for the love. He looks like a fucking schmuck. He looks like one of those schmucks. He looks like a hipster who goes to Starbucks, orders the
Yeah.
gluten-free, non-GMO-free breakfast sandwich with no gluten,
Yes.
no carbs, and no protein and shit.
He has avocado toast every morning. Served
He looks
by-
like the vegan community, except he's a football coach.
Yes.
How about Jim Harbaugh? What about him?
Which Jim or John?
Jim Harbaugh. He's a steak guy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Jim Harbaugh's a
And he-
steak.
Yeah, Jim would be.
He probably puts his napkin
Andy
down
Reid
on his
would be.
pants so he doesn't get it on his pleats.
His khakis.
Andy Reid would be.
Andy Reid is a cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger
We
guy.
already know that. He's
Yeah.
a cheeseburger guy.
Yeah.
We know that.
That's
He also
too
looks
easy.
like a generic chef in cartoon pizza boxes.
What about Mike Tomlin?
See, Ryan
Ooh.
gets that joke.
What about
Yeah.
Mike Tomlin?
Mike Tomlin is a.
Mike Tomlin
He's a
probably
Pittsburgher.
eats cow. Eats
Mike
the
Tomlin's
beef
a
straight from the cow.
Mike Tomlin's Pittsburgher. Clearly, he's Pittsburgher.
Nah, I think he's a guy that when he orders a steak, he orders it like right off the cow.
You know what Dan Campbell is? He bites off
He
the
likes
kneecaps of the
kneecaps.
cow. Bites off the kneecaps of the cow.
Okay, when I do fantasy football this year, I'm going to name one of my teams the Campbell's.
Campbell's kneecaps.
I like that.
Well,
Dibs. I already called it.
Darn. Okay, I'm gonna go
Yes.
like Campbell's Butcher Shop or something like that.
There we go.
CBS.
It's even better.
what about Mike McCarthy and Ron Rivera?
Mike McCarthy? Probably, yeah, a good steak guy.
I
Now,
think Ron Rivera eats yogurt for breakfast. Maybe a little bit of granola in it from time to time. Maybe a drizzle of honey if he's feeling adventurous.
Yeah, we're in Ryan's wheelhouse.
What about Dan Quinn? I know he's no longer a coach, but still.
I think he's with the team. I don't know.
He's probably the DC somewhere.
I would assume so.
Maybe linebackers.
Dan Quinn looks like the kind of guy that enjoys a nice ribeye steak with mashed potatoes with gravy.
I know one that is hit guy.
Okay, here we go. Dan Quinn is the guy that orders a steak, gets a little bit of broccoli, eats one piece of broccoli to make sure his wife doesn't get mad at him, and then just devours the steak and baked potato.
Yeah, he's that guy. He's that guy, and then uses uses the steak grease to shine up his bald head. I'm on a roll today.
Yeah.
Sean Payton.
Chicken. He's a chicken guy.
Bruce Arians.
No, wait, hold on.
Sean Payton's like a chicken parm.
Sean Payton is a crawfish guy. We know this.
Well, how much of that is the face versus him being the coach in New Orleans?
Yeah. The face. It's got to be the face.
Oh, I got one that's definitely steak.
Just give Sean Payton the Kahuna shirt that I'm wearing right now and like a shark and like some bead necklaces, and then he's good. Crawfish all the way.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Crawfish.
I got one that's definitely got to be steak.
Okay, what do we got?
Matt Rule.
Yeah.
Yeah. He seems like a medium well, and he's like very particular about it.
God, no. The second you said well and steak, I immediately want to kick Matt Rule into the pit of despair. You do not, and Mike knows this to the core. You do not cook your steak well done.
No, someone else did well done. I said medium well.
Okay, medium, same shit. Mike.
Yep.
In one of the barbecue capitals of America, in Oklahoma, do you or do you not politely yet firmly ask someone to leave when they ask for well done?
Yeah.
To quote King of the Hill.
Yep. You gotta charcoal it though. You're not propaning that crap though.
Mike wins. Charcoal the whole way there.
Okay, I got a question.
Wayne Gretzky.
Ooh, he's definitely like a pasta guy.
No, Wayne Gretzky's like a sushi and pasta guy. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
LA
I got my question. Here we go. What NFL head coach would be the most likely to appear on Chopped?
On Chopped?
Yes, on Chopped.
Robert Saleh.
Okay, I like that.
That'd be either Robert Saleh or you can make an argue Brian Flores too.
Ooh.
You took mine away. I was gonna say Brian Flores.
Flores would be good.
Or if we want to go even further, Sean McDermott.
I think McDermott would make a good chef.
Yeah, Sean McDermott looks like the kind of guy who is like he's in the backyard barbecue in like the middle of like upstate New York in the summer. He's got the kiss the chef. He's got like the kiss the chef apron on.
Yes.
he's got the stupid hat.
And he was moderately annoyed at Josh Allen for winning 2 playoff games because that took 2 weeks out of his barbecuing schedule. It's like, darn it, Josh! I wanted to go barbecue some chicken today.
What about
no?
Leslie
We gotta
Frazier?
go up to Orchard Park and play a football game.
Ooh, I got one. Leslie Frazier.
Okay.
What about him? Former Vikings head coach, current Bills defensive coordinator. What about him?
That's solid.
Yeah, I could see that.
You like that? All right.
That's fair. I think Greg Roman is the kind of guy that, like, when he goes to the store, has like 2 layers of groceries. So he has like the bottom layer of like snacks and stuff that he doesn't want anyone else to see. He tops it all with like kale. So like he pretends to eat kale, but then like when he gets home, he eats like I don't know, a box of donuts.
No, Greg Roman looks like the guy who says diet starts tomorrow as he takes a giant bite of a pulled pork barbecue sandwich.
Ooh, that sounds good.
What about Mike Zimmer or Adam Gase?
Adam Gase looks like he chokes on his food. Adam Gase looks like a well-done steak kind of guy.
Yeah, Adam Gase probably.
He puts like Thousand Island dressing on his steak. He like just ruins it. He just burns the whole thing. He
seems like a pineapple on pizza kind of guy.
I want to punch him now.
Wait, no. Here we go. Gase is such a guru that he knows people doesn't like when he puts pineapple on his pizza. So he puts pineapple on like something that like he puts pineapple on steak or something totally like stupid, but it has the same idea of pineapple on pizza.
I got one for you, Dan. Mike Holmgren.
What we got?
Oh, Mike Holmgren.
Mike Holmgren?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by the way, who should be in the Hall of Fame eventually?
Probably.
He'll get there eventually.
He's going to go in the Hall of Fame.
Torrey Holt should be in the Hall of Fame.
Torrey Holt should be in. Is Isaac Bruce in?
Negative. Yes. Is he in?
Yeah, Bruce is in. Holt is not.
How is Holt not in?
Exactly.
Because the NFL thinks that Calvin Johnson deserves to be first ballot.
I was about to say, Calvin Johnson's a first ballot.
Oh,
which I kind of disagree with that, but you know.
I mean, I get Calvin Johnson might be the most talented receiver in the history of football. I understand.
What the fuck, Randy Moss?
He only okay. I said argument. I didn't say was.
Okay.
He only played 9 seasons. That's a red flag for me. Like I get you can be a Hall of Famer in just 9 seasons. Terrell Davis, absolutely a Hall of Famer. I don't care that he only played 7 seasons. The man was as productive as any running back in the history of the playoffs. And he played half as many games as Emmitt Smith, Thurman Thomas, etc. Oh yeah, and he had 2,000-yard season, MVP, Super Bowl MVP, yada yada yada.
Mm-hmm.
Calvin Johnson, I get that he's great. Put Torrey Holt in first.
Thank you.
Yep.
Or Zach Thomas, or Alan Faneca.
How is Zach Thomas not? Alan Faneca is in.
Oh, he is? Okay.
Yeah, he just got in.
All right. Like Zach Thomas, like no disrespect to Calvin, like he's an absolute Hall of Famer, but he would have been 6th on my ballot this year or 7th.
Thank you.
And then
he'll at least been class of at least 23.
Also, Steve Smith, when he is on the ballot, I think next year he should be in the Hall of Fame.
Next year he's on the ballot.
He should be in the Hall of Fame. Maybe not first ballot. But,
no, Steve is getting in.
Well, yes, but
not first ballot.
Yeah,
not first ballot.
He's a slam dunk guy that people don't give him credit because he played with Jake Delhomme and Joe Flacco. And that one year that the Carolina Panthers could not throw the football.
I mean, what year was that? That was every year.
Yeah, that's true.
Except for one.
I saw some stat, and like based on, like you know how in baseball you have adjusted stats. So like if you play in,
Steve Smith look like a steak guy.
Ooh, Steve Smith looks like the kind of guy that will slap you if you order the steak wrong.
And then he tells you, "Ice up, son."
Yes.
So guys, I got next year's first ballot that's eligible for next year's Hall of Fame.
Okay. Got.
So we got Anquan Bolden.
Maybe one day, not first ballot.
Chad Greenway.
No. He's a solid player.
He's a good player, not a Hall of Famer.
Andre Johnson.
Yeah.
Maybe not first ballot, but yes, he should.
He's in the Hall of Fame, but he's not first ballot.
Tony Romo.
No.
Ooh, see, I think I'm closer to Romo being a Hall of Famer. I think he's better than Troy Aikman, but he doesn't have the accolades of Troy Aikman, and people don't like him because he's a Cowboys quarterback. But
Robert Mathis.
I like Mathis. I think Mathis
Is Dwight
should be
Freeney in there? Dwight Freeney's in there, right?
Not yet.
No. Mm-mm. Steve Smith.
Yeah.
Yes, but not first ballot.
Devin Hester. Isn't Devin Hester in there somewhere?
I think Hester was a year after SSR.
No, I remember because Devin Hester played with Seattle against the Falcons in a playoff game.
Yeah, in 2016.
He had an 80-yard return that was called back.
Yeah, so he was still in the NFL by 2016. Smith retired, I think, after 2015.
16. He retired.
Smith? I don't think he played in 16.
Do you think Devin Hester looks like a steak guy?
Devin Hester probably fills up on appetizers.
Oh, for the love of God.
And the last two, Vince Wilfork and DeMarcus Ware.
DeMarcus
Ware is
absolutely. Yeah, he should be. I mean, as close to unanimous as you get nowadays. I think.
Yeah.
And those are your first-year eligible Hall of Fame candidates for next year.
Wait, why did Ware play in 16?
No.
No.
Yeah, he did. He played in 16. Because he retired that year. He retired after the year. I remember.
Oh, yeah, because he got hurt.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You should know that, Mike, as a Bronco fan.
It's been tough since then.
Do you think DeMarcus Ware is a steak guy or a chicken guy?
Chicken.
Or because he played for the Cowboys, do you call him pulled pork?
Ooh, yeah, I think he's a barbecue guy.
Yeah, he looks like a barbecue guy. I think Vince Wilfork could probably be my favorite guy to chill with. In terms of having a steak. Yeah. He's a rib guy. We're going like full, like big fucking ribs.
Dude, he's eating anything he can, man. He'd be a cool guy just to chill with.
Vince Wilfork with the Texans was my favorite guys to chill with. Especially with that. Mike Ryan knows what I'm talking about. The fucking overalls.
Yeah. I remember that. That was on the that show on HBO.
All or Nothing? Oh, Hard Knocks.
He does look like a guy who would chill.
Well, he wore his overalls and he wore cowboy boots.
And a cowboy hat.
Yeah, exactly. And Bill O'Brien just started laughing.
Oh, Bill O'Brien looks like he looks like a well-done steak guy.
And yes, you are correct. Devin Hester is in this year's. I looked at another article, but
Devin Hester's getting in the Hall of Fame, but not this year. He's not first ballot.
Oh, so who would make it this year? So Thomas and Holt,
DeMarcus
Ware, and then
Steve. No,
maybe. I love me some Rondé Barber. I'd put Rondé Barber in, but
is Troy in?
Palomalu? Yes.
Yeah, he's in.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay, Dan, I have a question for you.
What we got?
So I've made this team of the greatest roster of all time by both Pro Football Reference and by my estimation. Guess which team was the most represented? They had 9 players on both teams.
Why do I feel like it's the 2013 Seahawks?
Oh, no, like not individual team, like just a franchise, like the Jets or the Bills or whatever. Yeah.
I feel like Seattle's in there somewhere.
They had, from memory, I don't think they had very many guys.
The Jets? No, not the Jets.
No, not the Jets at all.
Oh, Lord, no.
They had like 5 guys in the secondary, though, which is hilarious.
What conference?
AFC.
Buffalo.
No. AFC actually had the top 2.
Pittsburgh.
No, Pittsburgh wasn't even first in their division.
Ravens.
Ravens are second.
The Bengals.
No.
It's Cleveland, is it?
No. They have Jim Brown and Joe Thomas, and that's about it.
What the fuck? Ozzie Newsome isn't in there?
No, he was behind. Let me think. It was Gonzalez, Gronk, and Sharp on the Pro Football Reference list, and I think I put Kelsey over Sharp in my list.
That's a disgrace, man. Ozzie Newsome looks like a surf and turf guy.
Yes, crab cakes and get some.
Crab cakes and chicken. Crab cakes and chicken.
Ooh, that sounds good.
And like we're specifically going like nice crispy chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Like the skin just comes right off. It's nice. It's nice.
Okay, any more guesses?
I'm gonna go with the Broncos.
Nope, Broncos are like maybe.
Why do I feel like it's Kansas City? Because you have a hard on for Patrick Mahomes.
No, it is not Kansas City, and no Mahomes.
Las Vegas.
Yes, it is the Raiders. They have 9 players.
Oh. Do you feel? I feel like you can't hate the Raiders, except for Mike.
Well, I think you can hate the Raiders. I mean, I think it's pretty easy to hate the Raiders.
That's what I love about it. Like, because I love the mystique of the Raiders.
Uh-huh.
Just because I feel like it's the same shit when the Iowas play the Rangers. So speaking of, how are they doing?
Oh, do you want the 9 players?
Jack Tatum's in there, right? If Jack
let me
Tatum
pull
is
it
not
up.
in there, I'm going to lose my shit.
Well, remember, this is like based on like accolades and stuff. So,
Jack
no,
Tatum's not
Jack
in.
Tatum is not.
Damn
on the
it!
list. Okay, let me
By the way,
find.
Islanders lead 2-1 over the Bruins at the end of the first period. Goal scored by Adam Pelech. Yes, the Pelech Posse. And Matt Barzell.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, here we go. So this is offense to defense. So these are the 9 Raiders. This is on the Pro Football Reference team. Please work, por favor. Okay, well, I'm going to do this manually. So Jerry Rice played with the Raiders. Randy Moss played with the Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
Jim Otto played with the Raiders.
Oh, yeah. One of the great centers ever.
We got Rod Woodson. He played for the Raiders.
Yep.
Charles Woodson. He played for the Raiders.
About to say, Charles Woodson's not in there.
Willie Brown. He played for the Raiders. Ronnie Lott. What?
Old Man Willie.
Ronnie Lott. He played for the Raiders.
No, he did.
We got Shane Leckler. He played for the Raiders. And Cordero Patterson. He played for the Raiders.
Yeah.
And then I believe the only one that I switched, I had my goodness, Ray Guy over Shane Leckler, but they're both Raiders, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, also I had Warren Sapp in mine. I did not have Willie Brown. Because I put Mel Blount instead.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes, sir.
Do you think? Okay, who looks more like a steak guy between the Steel Curtain Steelers or the Raiders? Mel Blount, Mean Joe Green. No, Mean Joe Green's a turkey guy.
Ooh, that sounds good right now.
That does sound good.
Ryan crapped out again.
I'll be right back.
All right, we're gonna end the segment real quick.
Yeah.
There we go.
What's up, guys? Thanks to our friends at U Stadium for supporting this podcast. Do you like sports and debates? Oh, we know you do. Don't lie to us. Download the free U Stadium app today and talk all sorts of things sports and even earn some great prizes. Debate with all kinds of fans from the NFL to the NHL, even UFC and many more. Download U Stadium on Apple and Google today.
It's time to BS.
It's not one of my proudest moments. That's for sure.
And you paid the price this Sunday for it. You paid the piper.
Yes. Oh, thank you, Karma.
The Church of Josh Allen.
Yes, the Church of Josh Allen.
Held your sins against you.
Yes, the Church of Josh Allen is not pleased with me right now.
A U Stadium podcast.
I'm not even allowed to play that music. That's the funny part.
Yeah, don't get yourself in trouble, homie.
Yeah, don't get myself in trouble. That'd be funny.
Copyright yoink.
Yoink!
Yep. Exactly.
When Ryan was introducing his Pro Football Focus teams, I was just playing random music in the process. From Stadium Rave of SpongeBob to the fucking Super Mario Brothers theme song.
Oh, man.
So I was trying to be dick so bad. What do you guys think of the fucking shit, Ryan? You piece of fuck! Oh, you make me yawn.
No yawn.
Who was yawning? Was that you, Mike, or Ryan?
That was
Probably
definitely not
me.
me on that one.
Probably me. I need to go grab some Chipotle and wake myself up.
Oh, for the love of God, Chipotle.
Get some extra guac on it.
Jesus Christ.
I don't even like guac. Why didn't we talk about a burrito guy in the last segment? Like, what NFL player do you think would be like, I want to get some Chipotle today?
I'm sorry, but that was too funny. Put some extra guac on it.
I think Sean McVay is probably a big guac fan.
Yeah, he's definitely guac. I think so is Cliff Kingsbury.
Yeah. No. Okay, they order guacamole. I think Pete Carroll walks into Chipotle and says, "Can I have some guac, please?"
Pete Carroll looks like, oh, for the love of God, yes, he does.
While he's just chewing his wad of gum, just hey, man.
High-fiving everybody.
Can you put some extra guac on that, sir? Chomp, chomp. Thank you.
Oh, shit. What is Russell Wilson? Russell Wilson looks like a dolphin trainer, and he also looks like the kind of guy who will buy guac, specifically in just the wrap. Guac wrapped up in like a spinach wrap and cheese.
Russell Wilson also looks like he may want out of Seattle.
Yeah, let's get to that, homie.
As Dan proceeds to start throwing things.
Shit!
Dan, calm your ass down, homie.
Oh,
It'll be all right.
asshole.
Well, while Dan's apartment goes to crap, Russell Wilson gave out a list of 4 teams he might want to be traded to. That includes the Raiders, Cowboys, Bears, and Saints.
Oh, for the love of God.
Can you imagine, Dan, knowing Russell Wilson could win a Super Bowl with Dallas? How would that make you feel?
I'd rather him win a Super Bowl with Dallas than the Patriots.
Good point.
If the Patriots somehow trade for Russell Wilson and they proceed to win the next 3 Super Bowls, I don't think I deserve to live.
Man, they'd get up to 9 as a team. Jeepers.
Oh God. Strength of the Jets. Make it hurt less.
Yeah, just flip him for like Bradley McDougal and a couple of firsts. Get this same first you sent for Jamal Adams.
Oh, for the love of God.
I kind of want him to go to Vegas. I know Vegas doesn't have a defense, but that'd be exciting. Although I do like Derek Carr, so whoop-de-dig-a-mommy doggone do. Hey Dan, how do you feel about Derek Carr being your starting quarterback in 2021? Oh man.
Fuck you, Sierra.
Better tell her she needs to start treating him a little bit better in bed.
You know that song, Love, Sex, and Magic? This is the magic part. I'm gonna make all your fucking hopes and dreams of being Seattle quarterback disappear. Christ.
Man.
They're getting 3 first-round picks from if they trade him.
That's a good point.
They have to.
If my phone dies, my sincerest apologies.
Then charge your phone!
Well, I can't
Dan,
charge
what would
my
you...
phone because it doesn't have a... I have my headphones plugged into like the charging port, and I can't do both.
Where's your computer?
Right here. Okay. You try to get Skype on my computer. It is impossible. Like, I look up Skype, and oh my goodness. It is the stupidest thing. Because, like, I go to Skype right now, and, like, I have to download Skype, and it
Awkward silence.
Dan.
Yes.
Question.
Obviously,
it's not going to... Well, first of all, I'll say this, and then we'll talk trade talk or trade rumors on the show.
Is this podcast appropriate?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Okay, fine. Go for it.
What would you do, and how would you react if the Seahawks did not get a first-round pick for Mr. Russell Wilson?
Delete the franchise entirely.
Hey, you can move him to Oklahoma City.
Delete the franchise.
I'm sure Seattle won't mind.
No. Good joke, but no. You might as well delete the franchise. If they get like us. But
the Oklahoma City Lightning, we got it.
Yeah, we got Thunder. Hey, Ryan got that. Ryan for the win.
Yeah, let's go.
Don't give Ryan.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like this. It's like something dark side where he's just like, hey, what'd you do with that dog we captured? I killed it and ate it. Yeah.
Okay, I'm trying to get Skype on my laptop. Here we go. We got a Russell Wilson stat. First 8 weeks of the season, he was the number 1 graded PFF quarterback. Last bunch of weeks of the season, he was 18. What a scrub. Lamar Jackson was better than that.
And he can't even throw a football.
Excuse you?
I just did that.
I saw a picture the other day. I was rewatching the Miami game. Oh, you used an older password. Okay, kill yourself, please. Okay, so, guys, you are a pain. Anyways, I saw a stat the other day. I saw a video the other day, and it was Lamar Jackson against Miami, right?
Yeah.
And on the 83-yard touchdown of Marquise Brown, Ronnie Stanley is like blocking, right? And
Yeah, I
he
saw
like pushes this guy. He's like, "Come on, Lamar, start running." And Lamar just like, "What?" And then launches a cannon.
Yeah.
So
that was the one of Marquise Brown, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Hollywood.
Yeah.
Boomer.
Hasn't panned out to where I hoped it would be, but
he lights it up in the playoffs.
that he does. That he does.
That's when we
He is the
What's
most.
going on in the world of hockey?
The
Ryan,
Red
how
Wings
you're
are winning.
The Red Wings are winning. The Islanders are winning as well. Start of the second period.
What a time to be alive, ladies and gentlemen.
Dan is trying to produce a podcast while watching an Islander game at the same time. Let's see how this goes. Guys, take over.
Hey, the Islanders won the cup that one time. Actually, they won it 4 times, but hey.
They won 4 consecutive times, jackass.
19 consecutive series.
19 consecutive playoff series victories, an NHL record that will never be broken. Fight me.
Hey, I'm going to join the call on my laptop.
Hey, there we go.
So what else kind of trade rumors we got going on?
Deshaun Watson.
What?
There we go. Ryan and his
What's
laptop.
popping, folks?
What's the best option for him besides shutting his mouth up?
Houston. Delayed penalty. Islanders go to the box.
I love how he says that. I love how he tweeted out that you got to be loyal.
Dipshit.
That was fascinating.
Yeah, Anthony Beauvillier for tripping of David. Did you guys see that video of David Pasternak and his fucking glasses to Barbie Girl? I posted on the U Stadium, Ryan.
Oh, okay, I'll check it out.
Check it out. It is amazing.
I guess I'll send the thing in.
I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world, wrapped in plastic. It's fantastic. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Yeah.
Ooh, Gonzaga's losing.
Who they
What do you
losing
think-
to?
Does Jaromir Jagr look like he enjoys a good pulled pork sandwich? Not as good. He's probably fish.
Yeah, I definitely fish. Yeah.
Yeah, he's fish. Former Devil Jaromir Jagr. He played for the Devils, right?
I know he won 2 cups with the Penguins, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say the Penguins. I know.
Back-to-back cups and then lost in the greatest upset
He played
in NHL
very
history,
short stint, I
1993.
think, with the Devils.
Only to lose in the second round of the playoffs in 1993 to the New York Islanders. Also, the greatest upset in NHL history.
Let's see. Yager played for
He played for the Devils. I remember that.
Pittsburgh, the Rangers, Caps, Panthers, Devils, Flyers, Bruins, Stars, Flames.
How does it feel, Dan, knowing that you guys were a yard away from winning Super Bowl 49?
Oh, for the love of God, Mike.
How does it
And
feel
knowing
we're
that you could
robbed
have
Super Bowl
the
40?
coach that called the play could still be there, but your quarterback may be gone.
I will fly up to Seattle. Here's what I would do. But I would specifically go American Psycho on him. I would play Hips to Be Square by Huey Lewis.
Right.
I would get the axe. I would get the fucking raincoat. But actually, no, not the axe. I would be in, like, latex or some shit. That's a horrible sight, actually.
Okay. Dan is off his rocker tonight, ladies and
Well, on
gentlemen.
that note, I'm going to slowly walk away from my Skype and have a good evening, guys.
Fact, no, I'll go back in the suit. Just get, no, not the latex suit, but like an actual like suit.
Like a tux?
Like a tux, yes, like a tux. I would go in a tux, like ski mask, windbreaker, axe in hand. I'd just be like dancing to Hips to Be Square by Huey Lewis, and have like
Wait. Is this like headphones in, or like are you like walking down the street? with
Bluetooth
beats
speaker. No, like big gigantic JBL boombox.
on? Okay.
Bluetooth speaker.
Okay, I see you. I follow, dog. Let's go.
I'd have a cooler. Okay, filled with ice.
Yes.
And it'd be like Pete Carroll's Heart and Brain written on it.
Do you think he has a brain though?
That's a good question, actually.
Yeah, I don't know.
If he has a brain, it's about the size of a peanut, or about the size of a yard.
A yard?
Oh, it's 3 feet.
That's a pretty big brain there, pal. Big brain moves.
It's your brain.
You just imagine meeting Pete Carroll in person, and his brain just like, oh wait, like the guy from Star Wars, Ki Adimundi, because he had a second heart in his head.
Yes,
right?
He does. Hey, Ryan, with a Star Wars joke.
Yes, go Star Wars. Go Wikipedia.
I am disappointed in you, Mister. You look like fucking like Wookiee.
Wait, disappointed in who?
You look like a Wookiee. That's what
Thank
you
you.
look like.
What did I do? I used to know someone that did like a perfect Chewbacca impression.
I could do it probably. What do you think Chewbacca sounds like? I'm gonna go with Chewbacca sounds like George Lopez.
It'd be cool to see Chewbacca.
It'd be cool. It'd be awesome.
8 feet tall, probably can choke you.
Jesus. We have the Church of Elias Pettersson coming on the podcast eventually.
Nice.
Yes! We have hockey to discuss. Potentially. And Kim will be on, maybe. Who knows? We have things to discuss. Who looks more like he can enjoy a good steak? Zdeno Chara? Or Marty Brodeur?
Marty Brodeur.
Yeah. I think Marty Brodeur.
Definitely Marty.
Yeah, definitely Marty. Marty would enjoy like a steak and his Calder trophies and 3 Stanley Cups.
Yeah.
Ooh, good save, Varlamov. Good save. Anyone wondering how I'm watching the game, this is how I'm watching the game. Tiny ass phone.
That's how I do it.
Oh, it's the best. The best. You have ESPN Plus?
Mm-hmm.
That's how you watch the Devils games, right?
Yep.
Nice. Good shit.
Yeah, because here we only, for the exception of this past weekend, when the NBC had Washington and New Jersey on, for the exception of that, yeah, that's the only way because we don't get that region. We get mostly the Stars.
You get the Stars, yeah.
Stars, sometimes Blues. That's about it.
No, that's not too bad. Yeah. One former Stanley Cup champion, the other a former Western Conference champion.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get Ryan.
Wait. The Blues and Stars have both won cups.
Yeah, I know that, but like we're talking like back-to-back finals.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
They back-to-back finals? Yes, they were. They were back-to-back finals.
Yes. Although I still think that I don't like the Blues, which duh, but
What do you think of Colorado? How's your hate towards Colorado?
Because
the Red Wings and the Avalanche.
The NHL's poop emoji?
Because the Red Wings and the Avalanche have a historic rivalry.
Yes. Not a big fan of the Avs. Like, I love their Quebec retro reverse jerseys.
Oh, those
Other
are
than that,
beautiful.
Nice.
yeah, like if I was like forced to buy a Colorado jersey, I would buy one of those. I don't even think I'd have to be forced to buy one of those. Those are really nice.
Oh yeah.
I would buy like half of the retro reverse jerseys. I would buy Detroit's just to burn it because it sucks so much.
The Islanders had one good chance to bring the Fishermen back. They had the opportunity to bring back the Fishermen, and they failed.
I believe that's the only logo in NHL history that depicted a human, right?
The Canucks. The Canucks.
When?
I think the 90s. Could be wrong with that. Could be wrong.
Canucks logo history.
Seattle starts next year, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't believe the Canucks have ever had a human on their logo.
Shocking.
Yeah, it was a hockey stick in the 70s and 80s. Then it was like a skate in the 80s and 90s. And then at the end of the 90s, they turned it to the current logo, but it was like black and red and.
Those are beautiful jerseys. I'm sorry. Those are beautiful.
Amen to that. And now they changed it in 2010.
Yeah. That's a fair point.
Okay. I know you have all of the NFL jerseys. How many NHL jerseys would you buy in the similar fashion?
Only the Islanders. Only the Islanders.
Wow.
The only one I would get outside of New Jersey would be a Patrick Wall, Colorado.
Yeah, that's a good
Even
one.
though he beat us, he's the reason why we
The
lost
only
the
other
finals.
one I would consider is an Oilers Gretzky jersey. That's the only other one.
That goes hard. See, I think I'd buy quite a few. Like I'd get a Winnipeg jersey right now. I love their
Speaking
retro
of,
reverse.
do you think Wayne Gretzky enjoys sushi?
Yes.
Oh, by far, yeah.
Yes. Typical LA schmuck. Who's driving? Is that you or is that you?
There was some guy outside my dorm. Did Dustin Bufflin retire?
Dustin Bufflin? Yeah, he retired.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, darn.
Dustin Bufflin counts, though. That's a guy who would enjoy a steak. How about... Here's another good one. Former Islanders captain Dennis Potvin.
Yeah, I think that would work.
Not as good.
Mm.
Not as good?
Mm.
How about Mark Messier?
Yeah, that'd be solid.
Mark Messier is a steak guy?
Okay, I get a Blake Wheeler Winnipeg jersey with the gray
Oh,
retro.
yeah.
That's a good one. That's a really good one, actually.
Do you know if you can get like throwback players with the retro reverse?
Yes, you can. It's
Okay.
possible.
Okay, because I really liked Dustin Bufflin when I was a kid. Like when I would play NHL, and use the Jets. I would always try to get Bufflin like 50 minutes of ice time a night. Is it Andre Pavelek, the goalie?
Yes.
Let's see, who else would I buy? We got. Boy, let me think.
Mike, what about Andy Green? Do you think he's a steak guy? Former Devils captain?
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I think he's going to be a steak, but I can see some chicken, though.
I can see some fried chicken in there somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically fried chicken.
He's not a barbecue guy, though.
How about this one? Steve Yzerman. That's a good one.
He probably enjoys
Steve Yzerman's like a fried chicken with like
He's
or fried
chicken,
fish.
yeah.
He's fried fish.
Oh, God, yeah.
Fish and
Like fried
chips.
fish. Oh, for the love of God. Fucking stick it French. Is he French? Steve Yzerman French?
I believe so.
He's not. He's not French. He's not. He's from the US of A.
What are you trying to say there?
No, he's Canadian.
Mm-hmm.
He's Canadian? He's French Canadian?
He's from British Columbia, so no.
No, it doesn't count. British Columbia, by the way, Vancouver is beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah, I actually had a trip up there last year to go to Vancouver, but you know.
COVID?
COVID, yeah.
Rip.
Vancouver women are fucking gorgeous. I think I said this.
Vancouver, Winnipeg, Calgary before we head off to Alaska. That was our trip.
And I would get, was it Blasty, the Calgary horse thingy? I would get a Blasty Jerome McGinley.
Oh, yeah. With the Flames, yeah.
And what he played with the Avs too, right at the end of his career.
He played with the Avalanche for a little bit, yes.
Okay. Here's my pitch. So, I get
also the Kings that no one talks about.
Yes. So, I mean, I like Calgary's reverse retro. I like Colorado's, and I like the Kings. All three.
You want to be a dick and get the Atlanta Thrashers?
Huh?
Be a dick and get the Atlanta Thrashers?
I have a Thrashers jersey at home.
You really?
Yeah. Why is it echoing?
I was gonna say I'm hearing echo too.
That's me.
Oh,
my chair. That's my chair.
Gotcha. Yeah, it doesn't have a name on it, but I do have a Thrashers jersey back home.
Nice. Of course you do.
Yes.
Ooh, Yar Halak in gold for the Bruins. By the way, single-handedly upset the Capitals in 2010.
Yes.
One of the great goalie performances of all time. You can make that argument.
Ooh, I think I don't like the Blues, but I think an Oshie Blues jersey would look cool.
Yeah. I forgot TJ was with the Blues. I keep thinking he was at Washington this whole time.
Because he was, when he had that moment in the Olympics when he made all those penalty shots, he was still in the Blues.
That's right. TJ Oshie should have won a cup with St. Louis. I'm sorry.
A Tarasenko jersey would be cool.
Tarasenko's a good one.
I have a Tarasenko bobblehead back home. Or not a bobblehead, but like a figurine, like a Funko Pop thingy.
Oh, yay.
Yes, sir. I also have a Phillip Rivers one.
Do you think Phillip Rivers is the kind of guy that doesn't enjoy steak?
I would agree with that.
He enjoys chicken, but he also gets a vasectomy in the process.
A Marc-Andre Fleury Knights jersey would look cool.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Because I love their reverse retro.
Oh, they're gorgeous.
I love how they've been around for like 3 seasons and they have better reverse retros than most of the original 6 teams.
Yeah, it's a good one.
It's like the Maple Leafs kind of just sucked. The Canadiens is good. The Bruins is okay. The Rangers is okay. The Red Wings is a dumpster fire.
The Bruins had one chance to get the crackhead bear back, and they didn't do it. Look that up. The Bruins crackhead bear logo. It's glorious.
Let's see. What other jerseys would I buy?
Oh, tie game. Boston.
I mean, was it Jordan Stahl in Carolina? Because I love their heart.
Stahl? There was like 3 of them. There was Eric Stahl, who was the captain. Jordan Stahl was also a captain.
Probably Jordan Stahl.
Eric Stahl is the far better player, though.
Yeah. Did he play for Pittsburgh, too?
He did not play for Pittsburgh. Eric Stahl played for... I think you're thinking of Jarrett Stoll.
Okay.
I think Eric was the captain for the Hurricanes for a little while. I think he won a cup with the Hurricanes in 2006. And then he got traded to the Rangers and signed with the Minnesota Wild for a little bit. So, he's still around. He is still with us. That was dark. I'm sorry. All right, guys. I think we're going to see how much time we got left. All right. Thank you guys for joining us for this episode of Time to BS Podcast. If you like this episode, or I'm going to see how much time we got left. I'll call you guys back in a little bit.
Will do.
Hi guys, it's Dan. Time to BS Podcast and the Unhinged Sports Network have recently partnered with Fubo TV. What is Fubo TV, you might ask? Well, here's the thing. Fubo TV brings you hundreds upon hundreds of channels, including NBC, CBS, Fox, ABC, ESPN, and many more, without the hassle of a cable contract. Don't believe me? Click the link in the description now and start your 7-day free trial today.
It's time to BS.
Look at her, she's so beautiful.
Well, no, saying it like that.
a U Stadium podcast.
Before we end the show for today, what was it? Okay, there we go. Now it's recording. All right, before we end the show, for the love of God, Ryan. It's a fucking.
Hey, Ryan, I didn't know you were in my room.
You're in Mike's office. That's a recurring joke right there. That's a recurring joke. Jesus Christ, not in a crappy New York apartment.
I look professional now.
No, you look like a fucking schmuck. You look like a hipster schmuck who eats guacamole on rice.
See, I don't like guac. I need some rice. I might have to walk over to Chipotle and get some rice.
You and Chipotle. I haven't had Chipotle in so long.
Well, I haven't had Chipotle in a while either. It's on the other side of campus, but hey.
Hey, lose your calories. Burn some calories that way.
That's true.
Burn some calories. It'd be great.
Yeah. Make this segment quick so I still have time because it's getting dark outside.
Jesus, all right. Thank you guys for joining us for this episode of Time to BS Podcast. If you like the show, be sure to subscribe, be sure to like, subscribe, and all sorts of bullshit on YouTube, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify. Don't forget to check out Ryan's show, The Sports Desk, every Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern on U Stadium's YouTube channel. Don't forget to look at Mike's show, the Air Raid Attack Podcast, on wherever you get your podcasts. And don't forget to look up our show, Time to BS, at unhingedsn.com. Thank you guys for joining us, and we hope to see you around sometime in the near future. Peace.
Thanks for tuning in, guys, to this episode of Time to BS Podcast. Don't forget to check out our exclusive episodes of BS Sessions on Spotify, Apple, and Google Podcasts. Plus, don't forget to start your weekend with us every Friday at unhingedsn.com.